Hi everyone, we have a rapid fire session today with Sripal Jain, our favorite faculty. So we'll begin the session with one of the favorite question, which is like, which has more opportunities in India, either CA or CPA? So over to you.
CA or CPA, I think my choice will be depending on the interest. So if someone is interested in Indian accounting, he should go for CA. If he's interested in US accounting, he should go for CPA or US tax for that matter as well. Given a chance, I would do both. If I'm not a CA, still I would, on any given day, I would have done CPA, considering that the course is shorter.
Okay, let's say I have only 1 year with me and I want to have a good career opportunity. Then in that case, what course I should prefer?
If you have a lesser period of time, I would say a CPA or a CMA. Either of the course would work.
Okay, thank you for that. So I have another question, like let's say I'm just a BCom and I'm more interested, more keen to do a US CPA as it is like more in demand and all. So I came to know that there is an eligibility criteria. So do you have any like suggestions for that? Will I be eligible or not? Any solutions from your end?
So if you're a BCom and if you don't meet the eligibility, I would strongly suggest that you should do a bridge course.
Okay.
That bridge course is specifically designed for the BCom student to meet the eligibility criteria.
Okay.
So people who are watching us, if they're just BCom, are they eligible for CPA? Answer is definitely yes. But to meet that eligibility, should I wait for the bridge course to complete? No is the answer. So the moment you register for the bridge course, you can write the exam. Now, why should I do a bridge course or should I do an MCom? My answer would be a definite bridge course itself, because if you do an MCom, you need to study again different subjects and all. So my suggestion would be the bridge course and they can sit for the CPA exam.
So wonderful. So you mean that like you don't have to invest an additional time if you are going for bridge course?
Yes. So you don't need to study anything additional. So it's the same what we have in CPA. I've just taken out some subjects and we have designed the curriculum.
Okay.
So they don't need to study anything additional. So I would say this is complementary to what we study.
So when you say that, is it from an Indian university or like from which university is it, and is it cost effective?
Yes, it is cost effective. It's not so costly if you compare the various master's courses, right? So they're very expensive. So this is very reasonable, I would say.
Okay, that is wonderful actually for the BCom grads who want to pursue CPA. Thank you. So yeah, can you just like in case like if I want to have still more opportunities sooner, like let's say I have only 6 to 7 months. So do you have any courses for me in that case?
So if you're just looking for time completion because you're a working professional, I would say US CMA is quite better because it gets completed in a shorter period of time. CPA might take around 9 to 10 months depend on your preparation and your efforts. But CMA tends to get completed easier because there are only 2 subjects in CMA.
So can I do that while working or do I have to take a break?
I mean, you don't need to take any break. You can do while pursuing also.
Okay, so what time frame do you suggest? Like how many hours do you like feel that I should invest while working?
Daily 2 hours, and I think six months should be sufficient. On a weekend, I think you should take around 5 to 6 hours.
Okay, so do you think after pursuing CMA, will I get any exemption in CPA?
No exemption whatsoever. You will need to do everything. Again, there are hardly 4 subjects, right? So I don't think so that any exemptions are there for whether we are chartered accountant or any of the professional qualification. You do not get any exemptions in CPA.
But I came to know that if you do US CMA, like 2 of the subjects in CPA, like quite a bit is covered. Is
correct? Yes, that's true, guys. So if you do CMA, 2 subjects like external financial reporting is much closer to CPA FAR, and part 2, which is corporate finance and all, are much similar to CPA's BEC. So in that way, I would say that they both synergize and all those stuff. But again, you don't get any exemptions. But if you do CMA and CPA together, I think there are a lot of benefits.
Oh, that was wonderful actually. So in case if I have a very short duration, I can go for with just BCom, I can go for CMA, have a job with me, then I will be more financially stable. Then I go for CPA. Oh, that was wonderful. So yeah, so like as US CPA is US based, it's generally a US chartered accountancy course. So do you feel it has a scope in India?
I'll tell you, Sonam, what is a thing one needs to understand, because this is a question many of them ask. Though I know that I'm in a rapid fire, there are a lot of US companies in India. You have Deloitte, you have EY, you have KPMG, PwC, you have Accenture, Capgemini, Genpact, and a lot of the outsource-based work is coming to India. So there are enough opportunities in India. You don't need to go to US or Canada, because a lot of the coaching institutes promote to go to US and Canada, but that's not the case. And US CPA has standalone value in India.
Okay, so like, do you feel as a fresher after passing all the 4 exams, immediately I will get a job?
100%. So we place around 9.5 to 10 lakhs as a package, sometimes 8.5. So the average range of US CPA in India, not talking about US and Canada, it starts from 8 to 10 lakhs per annum.
Do you feel apart from CPA, I should hold some other like other courses, like many will say to have like advanced Excel and other courses?
I don't think so. Any of those things are required. If you're just a CPA, I think it's sufficient. Just to let everyone know that we placed one of our student at 10,15,000 rupees. So that's our highest package student has been placed, right? And the skills, anyways, we have a Simandhar Saamarth program, right? So that actually covers in detail about that.
So like now when we are discussing about the like package and the placement thing, I would like you to throw some light on Saamarth program, which I came to know in one of the like sessions conducted by Simandhar.
So Simandhar Saamarth, guys, Saamarth का मतलब है ability. So तो what is that ability which we are generating is Simandhar Saamarth have basics of accounting, US accounting basics, US auditing basics, US tax basics, spoken English classes, and I'm telling these are all standalone. People charge for it. So we are giving that as complimentary for our CPA CMA students. Then they have mock interviews, mock interview preparations, and all those stuff. So Simandhar Saamarth is a collection of 7 courses: data analytics basics, basics of US accounting, basics of US audit, US tax, mock interviews, how to prepare for how to read the annual reports, so financial literacy. So many things are covered in the Saamarth. So one who does the Saamarth program, I mean, there's no second thought that he'll definitely be placed in any company for that matter.
So these sessions are only meant for the CPA students you're doing, or every student?
No, it is for all the courses. So it's for CPA, CMA, CIAA, and if they miss any of the sessions, that get recorded also. But the recorded sessions are being hosted in our new product which Simandhar have launched. Unfortunately, the old product which we have launched, we have discontinued. So the new LMS which comes in brings a lot of those features. And Simandhar Saamarth recorded videos are one of those features in the new LMS, guys.
So ये CPA के जो आप lectures दे रहे हो, इसके अलावा आपने सिमंदर का सेशन प्लान किया है?
Correct. So apart from CPA, CMA, CIA, additional MCQs, flashcards, ये new LMS में उन लोगों को सामर्थ के videos भी दिखेंगे जो recorded रहेंगे. So they can watch at their own convenience. And I'm telling you, बहुत सारे लोग interview में struggle करते हैं. So I'm like, they don't know how to prepare, what to answer, how to dress up, how to conduct, the body language. There are a lot of things which we have covered in Saamarth. Many of the non-accounting students have no idea about what is accounting. So basics of accounting, audit, tax, US tax, data analytics. So these are all being covered in that program.
So what drive you to have this session called Saamarth for your students?
I think I have seen many students lack ability to communicate. I think English is one of the most problematic area for many of them. So I thought that Saamarth program will bring a lot of those, will eliminate all those disadvantages of the students. So many of them are technically sound, but soon they are not able to communicate the things. So Saamarth program will not only improve their soft skills, but also will give them the technical expertise, because a lot of the interviews today ask on basics of US accounting, US tax, US audit. अब मेरे को बताओ कितने institutes हैं who are training them on data analytics, on Excel and all those things. So not only the basics of accounting, audit, tax, and all are covered, but all these skills are also being incorporated to make them a full-fledged professional.
Okay, that was a wonderful initiative, I would say, sir. Thank you. So moving to the next one. So it's a very debatable question, I would say. Like let's say I have an experience which is not relevant. I have experience into like sales or any kind of stream which is not related to any accounts and all, and I want to do CPA. So how will be the career opportunities for me then?
It depends on how many years of experience you have, Sonam. So if you have 2-3 years of experience, there's no problem whatsoever, even if it is irrelevant, guys. But if you have a relevant experience, then your package goes 50%, 60% jump because you're working in a relevant area. But if you're not having relevant experience, your compensation might be there, but your designation will not improve. Let us suppose, for an example, I am working in Indian tax, right? And if I suddenly move to US tax, so your compensation will be increased, but not your designation. So you'll be treated like more like a senior rather than just a fresher, one designation up, that's all.
So I would say like there will be levels. So I will be a one level up.
One level up, that's all. But you'll not be taken at AM level or something like that.
Okay, but moving ahead after earning some years of experience.
Yeah, they will put you in the expedited promotions.
Okay.
So if you're doing well after 10 years, say you are not having relevant experience but you're doing great job, they might promote you faster. That is what I would say.
So it completely depends on my skill set.
Yes, after once you get the degree, they'll give you a good pay, but how you get promotion will depend on your skill sets, how you work in that company.
Great. So that was wonderful input, I would say. I have another one. So like let's say I want to move abroad. Like let's say like I don't have a clear vision whether I will move to Canada or I will move to UK or Australia. So what will be the best option for me in that case?
CPA as a degree is very much recognized in Canada, Australia and New Zealand and even the other country like UK. Because
Okay.
US CPA have an MOU with ICAW
Okay.
in England and Wales, so they are much recognized in UK. AICPA also have MOU with Australia, so they are well recognized in Australia. But again, PR is a big issue in Australia. So
Okay.
visas and all, CPA degree won't help, but they will get job in Australia if they have a valid visa. Same goes in for Canada as well. Because
Okay.
if you're a US CPA, you're recognized in all the countries.
So do you say that if I have a US CPA qualification without writing any exam, I can
Yes.
hold Canadian CPA, Australian
Yes,
CPA
yes,
too?
provided if you're a licensed US CPA. And
Okay.
you have 2 years of relevant work experience, you get exemptions from all these exams in Canada, Australia and UK.
Okay, so that was wonderful, fantastic, like getting answers from you. So really helpful. Looking for more sessions like this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sonam. Thank you so much, everyone.